What with all the gym madness, and are we okay? Like, who hurt us?
Even though it's formed, and she got it done. Like the way she forms, she don't stop going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
Now, this is a good thing, or at least it's supposed to be, but I can't help but wonder if between all this gym madness, there is a cry for help somewhere. In this video, I'll be discussing the death of the body positivity movement, body neutrality, the fitness trend, which includes male fitness and female fitness, as well as genetics. Trigger warning: in this video, there will be brief mentions of eating disorder, body dysmorphia, and drug use. Body image is a multi-dimensional construct encompassing the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors of an individual related to their own appearance. Body image issues include preoccupation and dissatisfaction with one's bodily appearance. This includes shape and weight as well as other characteristics. This could lead to a development of eating disorders in order to stay or look a certain way, and body dysmorphia, which comes with dissatisfaction with what one looks like. In other words, caring too much for one's body image is bad. In the wake of all of this, the body positivity movement was formed. The body positivity movement begins with the fat rights movement. Body positivity refers to the movement to accept our bodies regardless of their shape, size, skin tone, gender, and physical abilities. The movement is often implicitly understood as the effort to celebrate diversity in bodily aesthetics and to expand our narrow beauty standards beyond their present-day confines. People believe that body positivity is just a subset of toxic positivity, which is basically just excessive positivity and denial about one's, current situation. Out with the old, in with the new. Lizzo got skinnier and so did Meghan Trainor. Wait, Fat Amy is no longer fat? And Ozempic is in. And this is where we are presently. People are done with faking loving their flaws as they found it taxing. They're asking, how can I love my body when my mind tells me otherwise? Or how can I love my body when I clearly look and feel so unhealthy? Right? How can I love myself when my favorite plus size celebrity doesn't even seem to love their size? And this is where body neutrality comes in. Body neutrality emphasizes on a non-judgmental focus on body functionality. People were done trying to love their bodies and started being more practical. Body neutrality focuses more on functionality, as I've said. It's basically about what your body can do for you. Because I want my body to be able to run a certain mile or stand for this long, I have to work out more. But then being fit became a trend rather than a lifestyle. Fitness influencers became more and more popular. Out went girl dinner, in came eating clean. Eating clean can be defined as eating foods that are as close as possible to the natural state. And I guess with respect to eating clean, people started becoming suckers for protein shake.
You're worthless. You're gonna die alone. You're not eating enough protein for muscle growth. You want to eat 1 gram of protein for every pound that you weigh, and if you're wanting to gain muscle, you'll have to eat in a surplus of protein because protein builds muscle.
Like, while doing this research, I literally wanted to type why are people so obsessed with the gym. As I put why are people so obsessed with, the next thing that came up was protein. Like, that was the top search, which is wild. 10 years ago, this wouldn't have been the case. Capitalism has found its way into our beds, and proteins have become marketable, and apparently steroids as well. We'll get into that in a bit. Now, protein is a macronutrient. Macronutrients are usually needed in large amounts in the body. They include carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Compared to micronutrients, which are those vitamins and minerals, they are needed in minute amounts. They are measured usually in micrograms, milligrams, or in international units or IUs, whereas micronutrients are measured usually in grams. In simple terms, protein is a bodybuilding food. It helps build structure as well as body tissues, which means it helps build muscle, which means it's relatively safe. People usually, I don't think, keep in mind that while taking these protein shakes and protein bars, their diets also could have high amounts of proteins, which could lead to metabolic stress in the body. This would indefinitely burden the kidney, liver, and bones. So I am very well aware that most women actually don't care much for their protein intake. So this is me encouraging you guys to be more conscious of your protein intake. Like, take as much protein as you need, because I doubt you even be reaching the maximum dose, or rather the maximum protein intake per day, if you're not even taking up to 20 grams daily. So when calculating your protein intake, you could just use 1 gram for minimal activity, 1.3 for intermediate, or 1.6 for maximal, but 1 gram should be okay. So 1 gram times your body weight in kg would give you your maximum protein per day. Now this is why this video is going to be long, because next chapter was just going to be about female fitness, but I happened to stumble across a random video on my Instagram which made me realize, well, whoa, the boys actually, to be specific, are not doing fine. Now there's someone called Clavicular online. I'm not making this up. You can look him up. Actually do more research on him, because I'm not going to talk about him much. I do not want to. Like, the more, I don't know why the algorithm on IG is strong, because as I searched some of these terms, I keep getting recommended these videos like every one scroll. Like, no. Anyway, Clavicular is, I guess, an influencer who popularized Looksmaxxing. He tells guys to, or he teaches guys, or has courses on how to maximize your features, your facial features mostly, and he gives people Botox as well. I'm not making this up, please look it up.
Boys are not okay.
This is Braden Peters, known online as Clavicular, a 20-year-old from Hoboken, New Jersey, currently living and trapping content out of a rented mansion in Fort Lauderdale. The property has been converted to a 24/7, fully staffed, live streaming studio for Cloud's particular brand of content, which focuses on partying and also helping young men, particularly in Gen Alpha and early Gen Z, look sexy and ascend by engaging in looksmaxxing activities like facial surgery, limb lengthening, Botox, peptide use, and steroid injection, all with the goal of raising their SMV, sexual market value, in a way that will lead to more ascension and life success.
Did you make sure to mix a little bit of meth in the Aqualix?
Yep.
I want to talk more on Looksmaxxing. Looksmaxxing basically encapsulates efforts in order for one to enhance their facial features. It can be doing things as minimal as mewing. I think we've all seen that. It's so silly. Or as extreme as bone smashing or jaw smashing. This is basically using solid objects like bottles or hammers to smash one's jaw in order to make it look chiseled. I'm not making this up, this is real, really. And whatever happened to glowing up? Like, I thought that was what we were looking forward to, because these guys, or these boys, are literally just destroying their facial features. In the long run, their bones, their faces will probably be so deformed. I can't even, like, this is just something that started now, so we are not able to see the long-term effects, but I'm sure it's going to be very, very horrific. What happened to delayed gratification? Same video I saw, there's basically this boy, I guess, I don't know how old he is now. He had body dysmorphia and decided to start taking steroids.
16-year-old Zaid Laila is a high school student from suburban Dallas. He shared this photo from early 2024 when he was 15 years old.
How does a 16-year-old look like this?
A lot of steroids and a lot of working out. I was fat, ugly, like short, I'd say. Those three things obviously make you an unattractive like male. When I started taking the steroids, all those things like definitely changed. Like, I got more jacked.
These are steroids.
This is like the strongest one you can basically get, one of the most toxic.
That you are injecting into your body every single day.
Yeah, I mean, they use it on cows.
Tren, short for trenbolone, is a powerful anabolic steroid developed for livestock and is a classified Schedule III drug, making the possession or distribution without a prescription illegal.
Where did you learn how to do this?
I watched like a few YouTube videos. If I have a heart attack at 30, I have a heart attack now.
Do you think you would have gotten on steroids without social media?
No. Definitely seeing like people do it is like what makes you want to do it.
Something I forgot to mention was literally how easy it was to find these contents. There's men taking steroids on IG Reels. Like, I don't know how the Instagram censorship works, if it even works. I was so shocked to see how easy it was really to find these. Like, when I searched it, I was like, there's no way I would like see literally, there's no way I'll see the actual, well, steroid or people taking it. I was thinking it would block my search. I'm so surprised. And I feel like TikTok has a better way of censoring things. There are certain things that you can't easily find on TikTok. Like it will literally tell you you're not allowed to search this, or it will refer you to seek mental help. Literally. So I don't know, this was shocking.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
What's happening? Performance enhancing drugs, or PEDs, are substances that individuals take to improve athletic performance or physical capacity. They have a long use in history, dating back to ancient Greece. Anabolic steroids, on the other hand, are a type of PED. They are drugs that athletes take to boost their strength and add muscle. They work like the hormone testosterone, and testosterone has two functions in the body. It helps build muscle and can cause features such as facial hair and deepened voice. According to this study in 2012, PED used by children and teenagers rose sharply in the past decades. One study showed 3.3% of high school students admitted to using anabolic steroids. Another found 8% of girls and 12% of boys reported using products to improve their appearance, muscle mass, or strength. Pediatricians were advised to monitor for PED use, to screen and offer anticipatory guidance. Anabolic steroids can cause severe, long-lasting, and in some cases, irreversible damage. They can lead to early heart attacks, strokes, liver tumors, kidney failures, and psychiatric problems.
2.6 million people die every single year from anabolic steroids. This clinical study is wild, dude. It's insane. Heart attacks, liver failure, accident. Oh. Wait, no. 2.6 million is... Oh, it's alcohol. Oh, it's 2.6 million dead every year worldwide from alcohol. Wait, so...
If I look at the physical effects of anabolic steroids, I'm going to see a lot of things. According to the NHS, the effects of steroids include the following. And while doing my research in this site for the reasons why not take anabolic steroids, the first one was that they are illegal. Because even in athletes, these drugs are screened in order to check if the athlete is on them, because it gives them an unfair advantage. So clearly the boys are not okay. Like, we need to keep an eye on them, because I don't know what this being thrown into the manosphere, I don't know, I'm worried. I'm really worried, genuinely. Like, this is disturbing. This is very disturbing. As a health professional, I was happy to see this particular trend, which was encouraging women to undergo strength training as opposed to looking skinny. And I was excited to see more research being done on the relationship between strength training and women's health. As women get older, a hormone in the body called estrogen decreases, and estrogen is important for bone strength. A loss of estrogen will cause osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a disease that causes the bones to become brittle and weak, with increased risk of fractures. And luckily, exercise is one of the great remedies for preventing this. As your muscles grow stronger from exercise, they pull harder on your bones. The harder they tug on these bones, the stronger your bones become. But funny enough, I'm starting to see a new trend kicking in. It's no longer about being fit and more so about looking fit. And all of a sudden, we have a new wave on unrealistic body standards again. People want to have amazing thighs and amazing back. We're working out so our bodies can have certain aesthetics. And my issue with this is that no one body is the same. The same amount of reps and time it would take for me to get abs might be very different from you. And also the female body can't easily gain muscles, but the gym influencers make it look like it can become female Hercules in less than 6 months. I started doing calisthenics about 2 months ago because I saw my friend Rain doing it. She's amazing at it. And upon doing more research, calisthenics is like the cheapest and I guess easiest way to become fit. I really just wanted to be strong. I didn't want to have weak knees, and I didn't want to have these issues that women get as they get older. And something that usually motivated me was seeing gym influencers or fitness influencers online doing calisthenics and how their body looked, and the weightlifters and the female weightlifters and how their body looks, and I was like, yes, like that would be me. But to my surprise, or to my disappointment rather, after 2 months I checked the mirror and I didn't have like those biceps that I was seeing on my screen. Now obviously this is not their fault, it was me projecting onto them, but this made me text my friend and I was like, hey, like I started working out 2 months ago, why haven't I seen any physical improvement? And she was like, girl, I didn't start seeing any improvements until like for more than 6 months, so just give it time. My other friend also, who works out quite often, Hannah, she was like, she didn't start seeing any improvements or any physical, should I say, features for about until a year. So yeah, and I did more research, and the reason why women don't easily see or get muscles as fast as men is because we don't have the hormones that they have. But then again, like, people's bodies are different. Someone could work out, they could see visible abs or biceps or more defined backs, and this is probably because they have more testosterone in their body, whereas like someone with less will probably have a harder time seeing those physical features. Upon hearing my friends' stories, I decided to continue, and even if they told me that they saw an improvement 2 months after they started, I probably wouldn't feel so bad, because my main goal wasn't even to look fit, but more so to be fit, to feel healthy. And I could feel that, like, whenever I work out, I feel like so good about myself. I had less cramps during my period. That's a big thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with actually wanting to look good, but we must remember, as women, people see us as body first and people second. And I really love this quote from this TED Talk on body positivity. I'm going to link it below. My body is an instrument and not an ornament. We have bodies because they provide us with the much needed requirements to function, and we should take care of our bodies, so in turn it takes care of us. So understanding genetics has helped me a lot in realizing that people are the way they are for a reason. Like the sociology classes I saw on YouTube, one talked about the 50 Shades of Africa, which I really enjoyed a lot, and the different variations of whites and even Indians, and also this genetic video on genetics and survival really helped me realize that, oh, like, I am the way I am for an actual reason. Like, the closer you get to the equator, the darker the skin and the coily the hair, and the farther away, the lighter the skin and the longer the hair. These features are for a reason. They're not just random. Even down to people's noses. Noses have adapted to climates. The nearer the nose, the more surface area it has, which effectively warms and moistens incoming air, and vice versa. So imagine hating on yourself or hating on your body type when, like, literally it's adapted to survive. Like,
you think Ozempic is about weight loss, you think Brian Johnson is about longevity, and you think Looksmaxxing is about attractiveness. But you're wrong. Welcome to the Ozempic economy, where the quick fix is the trap. South Korean philosopher Byung-Chul Han called this the achievement society, where we've turned from you must do this to you can do this, which inevitably leads to burnout. And so when you've optimized your work, your leisure, your relationships, the last thing you can turn to is your body. And so Brian Johnson's multi-million-dollar experiment isn't just about living forever. It's about Hans Achievement Society medicalized. The optimization machine has now entered your bloodstream. French sociologist Pierre Bourdieu taught us about the 4 forms of capital and capital conversion: economic, going to cultural, going to social, going to symbolic. The ozempic economy posits a 5th, which is bodily capital. Because when the economy is going to shit, the last convertible asset you have is your body. So clavicular isn't just bone smashing. He's converting his physical pain into followers for money. So Looksmaxxing isn't also just about attractiveness. It's just another form of capital arbitrage. Follow for part 2.
Protein intake is useless if you're not eating clean. If you're not eating clean, eating a balanced diet and getting good sleep, because as you sleep, your body repairs itself and builds muscle. And I bet you that 50% of people you see at the gym are just there because they've seen their favorite influencers work out. And this is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you want something to be sustainable, you don't treat it like a trend. It's also important for us to recognize and analyze trends so that we don't fall into capitalist traps. Like when the Labubu dolls were trending and people decided to investigate why in the world we liked these ugly dolls. This is when I learned about the lipstick effect, which is basically a theory that suggests that when there's an economic downturn, people tend to buy a small luxury item in order to maintain a sense of normalcy. So before you participate in trends, ask yourself who is benefiting in them and why it's trending in the first place. Honestly, most things might feel like a performance. When I post on my IG stories, I feel like I'm performing for an audience, but it's important for you to always ask yourself who you are beneath all of these trends. Because if you make working out a lifestyle, when the next body type becomes trendy, be it skinny or even plus size, you would be doing the healthy thing even in that time period. So yeah man, the more I researched, the more crazy stuff I found. The boys are not okay, the men are not okay. I don't think anyone is okay. We all need therapy. And stay away from steroids, kids. It's very bad for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps me a lot, as YouTube has not started paying me yet. The liking and subscribing to my channel and even commenting on my videos help encourage me. And I'll see you in the next one. And life feels so dystopian. Low-key feel like crashing out because I'm filming this video for the second time again.